the main screen of Donde. Here you have your compass. Inside you have your GPS course. If you have a signal, it turns blue, and it's the course as you're moving. You're changing your GPS location, it's calculating your course. It's the course that you're heading. Along here we have the numbers. Blue for GPS, red for magnetics. Similar to blue for GPS, red for magnetics. And below, waypoints on a scrollable list. Some of them come from photos, some of them come from GPS locations, some of them will be, there's a fixed heading there. Now let's sweep across to the map screen. To do that, your finger there, slide it across. This feature uses the internet. Yes, we will turn on the internet. Map screen. You have your waypoints down here. Zoom in and zoom out. So let's zoom out. You can zoom into a particular place, double tap. If you want to add a waypoint, so for example I might want to see what that hill is, I can tap on it, add. Let's see how high it is. 24 meters according to that. As I zoom out, you'll see you get the terrain view, and as I zoom in, you'll see it goes to street view. Now let's add a waypoint, a tourist site near me. To do that, I tap here, menu comes up, add. My latitude and longitude are here, automatically entered. We go to the fourth tab, the web content tab, and we're going to use Panorama, which is a Google website similar to Flickr. Now, it's very much what Zurich is, boring. Let's select that photo there. The Ferris wheel by night. And that's where he took that photo is 416 meters from where we are. So let's add this. Let me show you the basics of adding a GPS location. You can add a name, a latitude and longitude. Now here it's entered as 47 point something something something. We can enter it as degrees, minutes, seconds by typing colon. Oops. You'll see the degrees, minutes, seconds has been entered. For south we could enter minus, either at the start or the end, and we can add. And there's our waypoint. When you take a photograph, if you have the GPS option turned on, the photograph is tagged with the GPS location when it was taken, and we can search for those. So let's find photographs taken near Antwerp. Type in Antwerp, search. Here's the latitude and longitude of the center of Antwerp. Third tab, the little camera, tap it. And here we have it. A nice scrollable list. So there's a banana car we saw and photographed. Let's add that. And a war recreation. Add that. And go back to the screen. There's our waypoint. Select it. Let's have a look on the map. And there we have it. It's centered there. That's where the banana car was taken. Let me just zip across to the map. And that's where we went. If I tap these waypoints, you can see the photos down here. And if I tap on the track, you can see the height gradient, the altitude gradient. And I can select a point on this, and the point moves here, a little green dot. Showing the height at each point as I went. Two-fingered pinch zoom. Two-fingered slide. Third thing I'm going to show you is wobbling guidance. Let's select a different waypoint. Wobbling guidance is this button here. When you have a waypoint selected and there's an arrow to go to, then you're offered this button, and you can turn it on or you can turn it off. And when you turn it on, you get the ability to set the volume, and with it on, I can turn the screen off. And now, when I tilt the phone down, it wobbles to give me the direction. And I can lift it up and put it in my pocket upright, and it turns off. So whenever I want to take it out and check the direction, I take it out of my pocket, I tilt it down and I point around, and I listen for the wobbling, and I know which direction I'm heading. There's some other tricks you can do too. Turn it into silent mode. Now it buzzes. So instead of listening to a warble which might annoy you, then you can just feel the buzz. I can feel it there. Suppose you have two copies of Donde, your wife has one, you have one. You want to send the waypoints from one to the other. You tap send by Bluetooth, select the target phone, accept it on this one, and then we'll add the waypoints. And there you are. It sends the waypoints, it sends the little photos, it sends everything. So now you're synced. So I'm in Google, I've entered a search query, and I'm going to search on that. Now the first entry is the Peak District GPX, which is a list of the caves. Select it. It's recognized as a GPX file. It's parsed, and there are 438 caves in this GPX file. So let's add them. And there we have a list of caves. Internet is turned on, we have a Wi-Fi connection, slide across to maps, and a map of London. Now let's zoom in to say, slide across, there's Regent's Park. We'll zoom into Regent's Park, and again, and again, turn off Wi-Fi, zoom out, you see how it's pulling it from the cache. It's not, I can zoom in again, It has a cache copy. The cache lasts 24 hours.